Welcome back to Profit Guru. I'm Cassandra Barney, and on this channel, I love to share with you guys different tips and strategies so that you can make money, especially online. I also love to share with you what I'm doing with my Amazon seller journey. So let me catch you guys up to speed and be on the lookout because I'm going to be regularly posting Amazon updates for you guys so you can see exactly where I am in my business and what I'm up to each month. So my Amazon journey actually started on Snapchat. I didn't even realize that selling on Amazon was something that third-party people could do. I buy on Amazon all the time, but I would just assume that it was Amazon sending these products to me. One night I was watching a Snapchat, it was called My Bling Life, and it featured a woman on there who got really rich selling on Amazon. So it sparked my interest, and I figured if she can sell on Amazon and make money, why can't I do it? The problem is I was super confused because I didn't realize that there's different methods to selling on Amazon. There's actually a lot more to it than just finding something to sell. And what I first discovered was this girl was doing something called private labeling. So at first, I thought that that was the only way to sell on Amazon. So I started thinking for weeks about different products. How am I going to change these products and come up with a brand and manufacture them and put my label on it? And it was a lot. And I quickly realized that that's not the only way to conduct business on Amazon. There's actually something called arbitrage. So that's where I started my journey. I was doing actually retail arbitrage. So that involves going into the stores for hours on end and just scanning everything that you find with your seller app to see if there's a profit with a differentiation in the marketplaces. So if I could find something in Walmart for $4, but it was selling for $12 on Amazon, then there's profit to be made. So I spent my first month solely just doing retail arbitrage. But what I was finding was I was spending hours in stores and coming up with maybe one or two good products. So it just wasn't worth it for me to be investing all of this time and really not seeing any profit out of it. So that's when I started researching more about OA, which is online arbitrage. And that's what led me to my next month in Amazon. I was going online, I was looking at other sellers' stores, seeing what they were selling, manually sourcing, reverse sourcing, and then also using software to help me source from websites online to see exactly what was selling on Amazon. So that's what I've been finding the most success with doing. It takes less time and you don't have to actually go into the stores. I'm the type of person where I don't really enjoy shopping. I don't like being in stores crowded with people. And then to just stand in the same aisle for hours while people are staring at you, probably thinking, first off, what the heck are you doing with your phone? And second, get out of my way. It just was kind of an uncomfortable feeling for me. So doing online arbitrage was definitely more up my alley. Then I discovered that there's even more models. You can actually pursue wholesalers and set up wholesale accounts so you're cutting the middleman out and getting things for bottom dollar. So that's the direction of where my FBA has been going right now with the roller coaster. I went from thinking private label was the only way, switching to retail arbitrage, online arbitrage, and now I'm mixing in the wholesale aspect of it. Specifically what I'm doing this month is creating bundles. So bundles are a great way to increase your profits because you're going to have to pay less fees to Amazon. For example, you pay about 8% in fees of the item to Amazon. So if you can find items that still are small and light and fall under the same tier together, you only have to pay that fee once. So if I had a bottle of lotion and I was paying $5 in fees, I would have to pay $5 to Amazon every time one bottle sold. But if I pair it with some other products that go with it, like some shower gel or some face wash, and they still fall under the same tier, I'm still only paying that one fee. So you can see that there's more profits to be made. So that's what I'm doing right now in my business. I'm coming up with bundles that I'm seeing these products have a demand for them, and then thinking what products can I put with them that makes sense so that for me, it's increasing my profits, and for the buyer, it's increasing value to them because they're not gonna have to shop around for all these products. They'll find it in one place under one listing. So I have a listing that I actually created. It wasn't on Amazon yet. And this is kind of like the beast, you know? I looked for something, the listing didn't exist, so I spent hours sourcing it. I had it delivered to me, I created the bundles, and it was finally time to create my own listing. So I went in and now there is a listing of a bundle that's almost completely identical. So with my first bundle, I found that my profits were good, but what happened was a lot of people jumped onto it because they saw that there was profit to be made. So it quickly went from just my listing to 30 other sellers on it, and there was a lot of competition. So what I did differently this month, this time, was I did branded packaging. So my store name on Amazon, I actually developed my own logo for that on Canva, and then I had that printed onto my poly bags. And I included that bag right in the listing. So anybody that's going to try to jump onto it, they won't be able to because they're not going to have the branded packaging. So I'll let you guys know how that goes for me. I'm in the process right now of packaging it all up to send to Amazon this week. And other sellers shouldn't be able to jump on it. But what I found is a lot of new sellers who don't really know all of the rules and know that you have to match the listing exactly, they still might try to jump on it, which will be a problem for me because since it won't be exactly like the listing, when they send the product, I could get negative reviews on the listing. And it's also a problem for me because I don't have any leverage to just go in and kick them off of the listing. I don't have a trademark or anything. But I'm still hopeful that by including this branded packaging, that is going to keep the competition off. So I will let you guys know how that goes. As always, if you're looking for a community where you can find like-minded people like you and I, join my Facebook group. I'm going to link that right below. It's called Amazon Hustlers on Facebook, and it's just people just like us who are trying to sell and make it in Amazon. So I'm always in there every day posting things and answering questions. So I hope to see you in my group. And also be on the lookout because I'll let you guys know next week how my bundles were selling on Amazon. I'll see you then. Bye.